When former NFL quarterback and Howard Schnellenberger disciple Jeff Brohm took over as Florida Atlantic's quarterback coach this spring, many assumed the first thing he would do would be adjust Rusty Smith's non-traditional elongated delivery. Other than trying to get Smith to deliver the ball a little more quickly, Brohm hasn't really messed with Smith. But Brohm has made a major change in the way backup quarterback Jeff Van Camp throws the ball. Upon taking the field with Van Camp, Brohm was surprised to see how the redshirt junior gripped the football.
I never threw the laces ever since I was little. So as soon as he got here, he kind of got me out of that habit, and now I've been throwing the laces. So I guess it helps out with the spiral, and it helps with the receiver being able to catch the ball a little easier. Though
the new grip felt awkward at first, Van Camp says it's feeling completely natural now.
I've been doing it for 2 or 3 months now, so I don't know how I never threw with the laces.
And his receivers say the arm is as strong and accurate as ever.
Only time I paid that attention was just playing catch with him, and I noticed that he didn't have his hands on the laces when he got here, but you can't tell the difference.
The receivers may not have noticed a difference in Van Camp's delivery, but Brohm says the practice statistics show the change has produced a positive effect. In last year's practices, Van Camp led all Owls quarterbacks in percentage of dropped passes thrown. By gripping the laces, Van Camp now throws a tighter spiral, which is an easier pass to catch. Thus far, the changes resulted in fewer dropped passes. His progress should be easily noticeable to fans. Van Camp threw only 20 passes in his 4 game appearances last season. That number should increase this year. The Owls plan to insert Van Camp for a series or 2 in the second quarter of games this year to give him more experience.
He's a big kid who has a strong arm. He studies the game extremely well. He looks forward to practicing and playing, and I think he has the capability to be a very good player. And sometimes when guys don't play a lot, you see him in practice and you think, well, this guy can be really good, but then you got to see him go out there and perform during the game. And all quarterbacks are going to take their lumps when they first start out a little bit. So I think it's important to get him in there in those critical situations and let him fight his way through there. And hopefully he does great, but I'm sure there's going to be some ups and downs, but it'll definitely help him be ready when his time is called.
Van Camp completed 5 of 10 passes for 65 yards and a touchdown in FAU's rain-shortened first scrimmage. It's a total he hopes to improve on with more snaps in Saturday's Fan Fest scrimmage. The event begins at 2:30. The Owls will take the field behind the Oxley Center at 4 p.m. And as always, FAUAllAccess.com will be there. For FAUAllAccess.com, I'm Chuck King.